Hello, this is John Kitsteiner, and this is another episode of our life here on the farm. And you can hear the water pouring down right in front of me. As I said, we've had a lot of rain the last few days, and what has happened was the end of this winter, we've had a lot of rain on a pretty regular basis, so the ground is saturated. And in the last couple of days, we've had, I believe it's close to 3 inches in about 48 hours. And so what has happened is this area right in front of me has all just been beaten down. We've got this ridge that goes up and creates a valley. This is part of the watershed region. This is one of the larger watersheds that we have on the property. It's kind of deceiving, but it goes quite a ways back up into the woods there before you hit the ridge. And so everything funnels down to this valley, and all the water collects and has come down here. And this area that's all up where the sheep are at right now, most of it's a lot, there's a fair amount of standing broom sedge, and the sheep don't particularly like that, but in and amongst that there's some actually pretty decent pasture species, and so they've been in there for quite a while. But what has happened is with the rain, it has just this entire area from where that U is all the way over, this entire area was just completely flooded, and it has knocked everything down. The rain has slowed down. It's actually picking up again now that I'm standing here, of course, and it's allowed them to come back over a little bit to this side. One of the very few times I bring out a little bit of hay because we don't quite have everything ready to move to the next paddock. I probably use a total of about 3 bales of hay per year for our sheep, and we just used about a quarter here today. Just to give them a little extra feed so they don't have to work quite so hard in this mucky ground. But what happens is all this water is moving, and for me as a permaculturist, this kind of water flowing through the property and not being captured drives me crazy. But the good news is as I walk over here, you can hear it. Move over to our swale, you can hear the frogs. Before we got here, this type of thing was not happening. Maybe over by the pond for sure, but not in these areas because this was not here before. This area empties into our swale, and the swale moves around this way and continues around this way. It's all overgrown a little bit. We're going to be cleaning up the trees that we have buried in there. You can maybe kind of see one. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. There's one tree that's popping up right there. But for the most part, we've got a lot of overgrowth here, which is fine. It's locking in the soil. But we've got frogs in here breeding. We're bringing wildlife back here. We're creating these ecosystems that did not exist before. And so even though I'm very frustrated we're losing some of the water back here and having some erosion, I'm thrilled with the fact that we've got these small ecosystems that are coming back and regenerating this landscape. But just wanted to share that with you, and before I head back in, before I get soaked. And that's it for now. Again, this is John Kitsteiner in Bulls Gap, Tennessee.